Dave Aranda's tenure, but they have made some big moves in the transfer portal to get back to dominance in college football. DJ Lagway, who struggled in his sophomore season at Florida, looks to be healthy and ready to rock, and they are ready to prove that they can be one of the top teams in the Big 12 yet again. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bears offense will take the field first. And here comes DJ Lagway, transfer from Florida. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right calls. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he'll be brought down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Play fake Lagway. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Open on the left side is Smith. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as his offense continues to roll. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Doing it himself again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They kick it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Bounced off his feet. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Gets the back moving. They go play action with Lagway. Rushes on him. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Lagway wants to throw. It's complete to the left.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. That's caught. It's Porter. Oh, he's got some space. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Livingston.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway because you said it, David. He was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out, this Baylor offense.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Back open in the middle. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Blazers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls it in. It's Mims. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll run it from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got a little grass. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll run with Robinson. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UAB. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Bears will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Klein. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Rodgers. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. And the missed connection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. He'll run it again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Fires left side, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Robinson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. On 3rd down, here's Robinson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Throwing, Lagway. Pulls it in, it's Livingston. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Lagway to the air again. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bears decide to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Clyde.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires downfield. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab in the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Rodgers. Snags it over the middle.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The Blazers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the return. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Waco. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Simpkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's a give to Robinson. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Give running right, it's Robinson. Tackled there by the defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Sends it back in motion. Lagway with the catch. It's Livingston. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Lagway on the play action. Grabbed on the outside. It's Brown. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Trying the left side. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Blazers are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Oh, they're after him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They booted away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, and put a good drive together here.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away.
Might have a chance. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Lagway wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
Lagway from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the free ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Snap it to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Blazers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Livingston. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun on third down, Lagway makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The option, the keeper. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Play fake Lagway. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finding an escape route. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Keeps it himself. And he got it oh so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Bring in the heat. And he makes it past the 1st down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. The Blazers are rolling down the field.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
So now it's 2nd and long. The short hands. It's Gill. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Here's the pressure. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
The Blazers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Makes a catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's Robinson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Motion from the wideout. Here's Lagway to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The run inside. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.